So this is how the units look like. Yeah, people started long time ago to come into these units. And look at this beautiful tree. If there were people, there would have been curtains. But that simply means there is no one. Like, I'm disappointed. Really? I thought by now they will be filled, because I think it's almost a year now, a year plus, ever since they announced that they were open for people to start booking, for people to start buying. I think they are too expensive, and someone can get way cheaper deals than this one. To some private property developer, I think I would get a greater deal. So we came from the other side, and then these are the ones. So also this other side, there are some. Well, I'm working against the sun. Maybe let me go and come from down, show you how these beautiful, magnificent properties look like. So those are the other set of units, single units that are here. Look at the water channel over there. So it drives the water to the other side easily without damaging the place. More transformers. So I think these people have a steady power supply. What do you think, guys? So I covered the other side. It's better I turn from around here. From around here, that's how they look like. Then you have Ndeje to the other side, Ndeje. So when you get over to that hill, you have a great view of the lake, Lake Victoria. The same applies to this one. If you're up there, you have a great view of Lake Victoria. So that's how inside looks like in the gate. This one is doing load work. Anyway, so this is a modern neighborhood. For the people that love silent neighborhoods, this is your thing. But I'm disappointed. I am disappointed there is a few number of people. I thought by now, it being a holiday, lots of people would be on the balconies. You can as well see inside there is no curtains. That simply means there is no one. If there were people, there would have been curtains. But that simply means there is no one. And the walls, look at the walls. They're already peeling, like the paint is peeling off. They also have a kids play area. When you look at it, it's not often used. So meaning there are no kids in here. Like for sure there are no people in this apartment, the whole of this one. But the last time we were here, there were people. So I see there are more people in the singles than in these, which I've called the condos. Maybe because of the price. The price could be too high. Maybe one day, one time, they will lower it and then allow more people into the neighborhoods. So someone is grazing goats somewhere here. Okay. Surely the last time I was here, there were people in there. But at the moment, I don't see anyone. So that road over there takes you up to the road around Lubowa where the hospital is being built. And this is the Lubowa NSSF housing units. So this is a rich neighborhood, that's all I can say. But if I clearly look, or if I see well, I think some of them are not yet occupied. But yeah, guys, you need to look out for them. Go onto the website www.nssf.co.ug and then find details there. You can get a unit for as low as $15,000, which is around 580 million Ugandan shillings to $800,000, the range. And $800,000 is around 3.5, 3.2, 3.1 billions. This is the one. I see a car coming and I see it has red number plates. It's better I cross to this other side. Hopefully it is safe for me. But anyway, so this is how the units look like. Yeah, people started long time ago to come into these units. And look at this beautiful tree. It has thorns. They're usually in the savannas or in the game parks, in the savanna grasslands. So this is how they look like. Yeah, I was still saying that, yeah, people have started coming this side and buying. Only that this other side, it's like they're not yet occupied. It's the ones down that have been occupied. And yeah, if you also have money, you can come. And yeah, I think it's a basis of rent to own. Yeah, you come and buy like two. They be bringing for you, then you get tenants. They be paying you monthly to stay in your house. So that way you're earning. So look how they had to. These are stones. I was almost stepping into the gardens. Look how they piled stones together, such that they come up with something, or with a straight line, or have it in place in line to construct that huge thing. Anyway, hopefully we come out with this video, because I've heard people say that they are not allowed. Okay, the last time I was here, I was allowed. I don't know where I'm supposed to get. Maybe this way. Anyway, so let's go to this other side and see what's up. It's a beautiful neighborhood, very quiet. You just need to come and check it out. For the people that are seriously looking for where to stay, this is where you can as well get an apartment. No one will touch you. Look at that wall. Stones, a wall of stones piled together. Okay, so let's go this other way. It's very organized in that every other person or every other community has their own gate, and they make sure that every other person in that community, like you've seen this, people in that community have contacts of each other. Just in case of any problem, they can contact themselves. Same applies to the ones here. There are those that are in apartment forms like that one, or these ones. I see there are 4, and then there are these ones which are houses. And the other ones, the ones we call condos, for the people that are into constructions, are these ones the condos. Then these ones are single units. Yeah. And then they put this plant or this flower, it covers that you can't easily see through. So you need to go and then feed it to see through. I've seen lots of people have asked for this video, but I had a video that I did some time ago. I was like, no, these are my bosses. What they ask for is what I'm gonna do, and I'm here to bring it again. Remember, at the time I was here, these trees weren't that size. They were very young, and now they are matured. So the neighborhood has great roads. It also has the signage, and I'm happy that people haven't stolen the signposts. You know, some Ugandans have bad manners. They will come, cut these poles, and then sell them off. Sell them where? Into scrap. Or people that do metal fabrication, it goes up to the other side. So they sell them to the people that do metal fabrication, and they're given pennies. Parking, you can park. Parking is allowed. You can park right here. And the speed limit is 50. I think that is the speed limit here in the community. It's supposed to be 50. So those are the Ndeje neighborhoods, the other side. So this side they used different trees. What I know about these trees, they are indigenous trees, but they are very weak. To an extent that they are the ones they use to, they usually use while making boats. It's their timber they use when making boats, because it can easily, or they can easily float. Very light. Anyway, let me go back here. I want to remind you to like this video, subscribe to the channel. So they bought this land. It was to our side, like you see over the other side, the way that one looks like. No noise. Okay, the noise comes from that road that is passing by, but then by the time it passes through all these walls, you're very okay. You've not heard it. Okay. The other side is Mutungo, where you see that. Then this is Ndeje. This one over here is Ndeje. So it ends somewhere right there. Where the road was going, I also don't know. Maybe I think they should just cut through and then go the other side. Maybe if it was like that, people would be using it like this, and remember it carries dirt from the other side and then puts it here. So I think that's why they did that, and now it's something different. Maybe they will wait for the tarmacking of the other one, then they can connect it with this one to keep it clean. It's not that clean, but then if they do that, it will be better. Let's continue. And still, you look at the signs. Yeah, as I was still talking about the same thing, you see the border guys, they are finding their way through. So this is a transformer. And the other unique thing about this neighborhood is that there is no electric pole. It's only these lights that are open. And yeah, the electric, the wires, or yes, the wires carrying electricity go through underneath. So you see the condos I was talking about, they're units, single units, not flats. So these ones are single units, and that's where more people are. More people prefer these ones than the other ones. You can see, if you were keen enough, most of the other ones are empty, but people concentrated on these single ones, because Look at this one, it's almost breaking. Yeah, they concentrated on the single ones because I think they have more privacy than having one, well, than being in those other rooms. And their prices wasn't that high. Those are the reasons, I think. Which one would you go for? Would you go for the single units or these apartment ones? Are they the ones that we call condos? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Those are the ones. Just moving around this neighborhood. Everything is very fine. Zebra crossing, and you can see they are rarely used. This place is rarely used. Like most of the people enter from the other side and they get out from the other side towards Lubowa. And by the way, it is better to pass the other side than to use this one here. Because this other side, the road is not yet finished. See the magic. They're all empty, that's all I can say. These ones are empty. It's mostly the single ones that have some people. Most of them are empty, that's all I can say. These ones, the singles, they have people in them. Why? I also don't know. Maybe most people thought at that amount, that's how they look like. Maybe most people thought at that amount, the 500 million plus, they would come furnished. I don't really know what happens inside there. Maybe they are furnished, but I don't think they are furnished. If they were furnished, people would have fought for them. Literally. Look at this flower. It's a tree, it's small with thorns. So you see, remember that's where the lines pass into the transformer. Even here, the lines pass here to the other transformer, just like that. And those are the ones, the neighborhoods. I think I need to go up there and then come down, bring you how it looks like. I've not entered. I am making my way out of the NSSF housing units of Lubowa, but I'm shooken, like I'm disappointed. Really? I thought by now they will be filled, because I think it's almost a year now, a year plus, ever since they announced that they were open for people to start booking, for people to start buying. Yeah, I think it's almost a year plus now. But I want to tell you guys, lots of condos are very empty. No curtains, no nothing. Like, you can't even see a person moving around. Maybe because they are too expensive. Why do you think they are not yet occupied? Because they're constructing more. That's the reason for that blue perimeter wall out of the iron sheets. And when you look around, I don't really know what is happening. Yeah, but let me find my way out. But when I try to see things, I think they are too expensive, and someone can get way cheaper stuff, way cheaper deals than this one. The only difference is this one is by a government entity, because NSSF is a government entity. That's all I can say. I think that is the reason. Other than that, nothing. I'd rather also go with people that are looking for quick cash, because I think these ones, there is no space for negotiating. I'm just thinking, I'm assuming, and then when I go to some private property developer, I think I would get a greater deal. This person gives me a greater deal. They can as well give me on discount. And I think even these ones have that, but I think their deal is not great. That's why they're still empty. They also have another one. It is, I think, in Temangalo, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is also worthy exploring. And yeah, this prop guy is told this thing here. Wow. The other side, they're all there. But this one, even this one here was stolen. It was stolen. Well, the other neighborhood of Lubowa, I've seen they also have dustbins, metallic, but they're there. Even this one here was stolen. Why do you think this neighborhood is empty at the moment? For me, I thought it would be full, but I'm disappointed. That is me. And yeah, drop down your comments. Let's hear from each other. And this road, by the way, is not also worked upon. So the road starts from here, goes to where the video started from. Then there is some other point where this one continuously goes. It's also not worked upon. Anyway, let's go back, and the road to Kampala is somewhere there, around there. That's where the Freedom City is. Anyway, hopefully we'll meet in another video. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I'm out. Let me go back home. Peace.